Hi folks, Pat the Wizard 345 here, coming at you with my first Let's Play in a very long time, and I thought, why not do one of my favourite games of all time. It's definitely my favourite platformer of all time, Croc, Legend of the Gobbos. This was the first game that I ever bought, ever played even, and I thought, you know, considering the remaster came out recently, I thought, why not take a look back at the original game that started it all? And I've been meaning to do a Let's Play of this game for such a long time, because it's the platformer that I've played the most, and it's the nostalgia for this game is off the charts. and I finally got like a new way to new setup and stuff, so I thought, why not? And for this game specifically, I'm going to do a 100% playthrough, because this is one of the few games that I can like fully like knuckle down and do 100%. So I thought, for the first time on the channel, we're going to 100% a game on a let's play. So with that being said, let's get started. I just love it. This game also has my favourite music of all time. It is just beyond catchy. Like, I'm going to be singing the music from this game a lot. So here we go. Okay. And so the adventure begins. This blew my like 6-year-old self away. Like, just first time I ever experienced like a 3D platformer. Here we go. Yeah, this is the only time this bee turns up, and once you kill him, he never comes back. Yeah, and here's the first secret area. Jump 3 times. I don't even know how I figured that out as a kid, because back then there was I didn't get the internet until I was about 10, so I had no idea how I managed to figure out that secret. I think just probably out of pure boredom. I think I know where all the secret areas are in the game. I think towards like the castle island I'll probably get a little bit confused as to where they are. But I know where they all are on the first world, the snowy world, and I think I know all the ones on the desert world. Oops. Oh yeah, and for the record, I have got the remaster of the game on the PS4, and I 100%ed it. I still need to get all the trophies for it, but I've 100%ed it, and I've been absolutely loving the behind the scenes stuff they released for it. Especially, because my favourite aspect of the game, of course, is the music. And the interview with that guy, it's Justin something, but and yeah, him talking about the approach they did to all the different worlds and stuff and different areas. It was so fun to listen to. Okay. Like I say, we're flying through it now. When we get to like the desert world, then that's when the rage will begin. Okay. Flip. And I know a lot of people have been saying that they really hope that they remaster Croc 2, which is interesting. I didn't like Croc 2 has a really sort of hardcore fan base, which I was not aware of. Like I never played Croc 2 as a kid. I never played it. I only bought it recently and I started playing it. And, I find it okay. I think maybe it's just my nostalgia bias, but there's something about it I can't get into, and I don't know what it is. But you know, for some people, they probably have the same nostalgia that I have with this game, with it. So it's fair enough that they did want like a remaster of it. I think in the devs sort of in interviews said that they are contemplating remastering Croc 2, which so that to look forward to. No! Oh my god! I used to call them diamonds. Me diamonds! Right. It took me years to figure out that there's a secret down this literal wormhole. Because I could never get all the coloured diamonds for the first level, and I could never figure out why. And I realised, oh yeah, you can jump down that. Oh shit! Oh my god, I am not awake today. Jump! Oh crap! Oh, what am I doing? Die. That was slightly stressful. I'm only on the first level. Yeah, for some reason, the version of Croc 1 that I'm playing currently has the controls from Croc 2, which I'm not used to. So that... Oh boy, the later levels are they're gonna be quite difficult. Although, let's get the heck out of this cave. If Croc would just stop steering in random directions. There we go. I'm gonna try, because I always usually play Croc with just the directional buttons. I'm gonna try playing with the analog sticks just to see. Is it any easier? I'm gonna try playing it with the analog sticks now. To prevent further calamities from happening. Wow. There we go. Final Gobbo. Get the light behind the bush. Boom. There we go, first level done. Now I think I'm told there's 77 diamonds in the first level. Underground, overground, wombling free. And when I was younger, I didn't fully appreciate the puns in the level names and how many references there are in them. There's a reference in the next level, which I'll talk about when we get to it, that went completely over my head as a kid, but now that's a very specific British mid-late 90s reference that I don't think most people would have got. But yeah, because Underground Overground is a reference to the Womble, so... So probably people in other countries are probably like, that's a peculiar name, especially for the next level. Oh yeah, and on this level, first time players, whatever you do, don't jump down the first well, because you skip an entire section that you can't get back to get a Gobbo. So, heads up. Oh, this type of enemy throughout the entire game does my nut in. So I'm just gonna not bother fighting him. Because later on in the game, especially in the secret world, all those enemies do my absolute the stupid projectile. But the first world is so chill. And to an extent the snowy world is kind of chilled as well. Boop. Haha. Just avoided his hit print and stuff. Yeah, playing this game with the analogs, because again, never used to play with the analog sticks because I felt they were a bit too slippery. But since the version I'm playing of the game on the directional button has the Croc 2 steering, I'm like, I think I should switch. I'm getting used to it. Like nothing quite beats the original version that I had directional button. I know a lot of people complained about the original controls, but I never really had a problem. It does get a bit of an issue when you get to like the desert and the castle world. It's specifically in the desert world when you have to do the bonus stages with that freaking ghost. Doesn't. Oh. Sorry, I shall save you. I know that if you bought like the special like collector's edition package of the remaster for PS5, you got a CD with the soundtrack, and I'm like, oh, if I could just get the soundtrack separately, because I don't have a PS5, so I would just love to get the soundtrack to this like officially. Or even better, like if they released it on vinyl, that would just be like, oh. Of all the PS1 games, this is the game I've wanted to have the soundtrack to the most. Just can't get enough of it. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, the only thing with this kind of analog stick steering, it makes the more sort of tight jumps a little bit more tricky, in my opinion. But I think the more we play the game, the more I get used to it, probably. Okay. This is a very satisfying bonus area. Just love smashing that tower of boxes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's the simple things in life. I wonder if we'll actually get to 100. Oh! That is the first time I've actually seen the counter on the level complete screen go over 100. Oh, this was the level I was on about the name of. Shouting lava, lava, lava. I was like, as a kid, I was like, why is it called that? And even into my teenagers, I was like, why is it called that? And I found out it's a reference to the Born Slippy by Underworld. Shouting lager, lager, lager. I was like, okay. I'm sure a lot of kids have seen Trainspotting. Or just, I guess if you were a kid, you probably would have heard it on the radio, I guess. But still. Oh, banger after banger. Yeah, this was the, as I was saying in the intro, this was the first game that I ever played on any console. I think this was like the first game I ever played, and obviously it completely blew my mind away then. But I actually didn't complete it. At least I didn't get the standard ending of it until I was about 12. When I finally got, because I found it, because the difficulty spike when you get to the desert island is just. I know people say that Crash Bandicoot, the remastered trilogy, insane trilogy of Crash Bandicoot was like the Dark Souls of platforming. I'm like, The desert island onwards of Croc is the Dark Souls of platformer. And I don't think even necessarily think it's because of the controls, it's because of the way the physics react to the controls is what makes it so freaking hard. Especially the level, the platform peak level on the castle island. Jesus. Freaking hell, that level. I was stuck on the last level of the castle island for I think over a year. And then I actually didn't 100% this game until one night, I think in 2019, I just sat down, I think from the start of the game. Oh, gotta pay attention. I'm gonna say it's the one on the right. That was oh no, we're gonna have to do that level again, but nope. Yeah, I think I just sat down one night in 2019 and I think I just stayed up until like 4 or 5 in the morning and just raged my way through and 100%ed the whole game. And I felt like I closed a chapter of my childhood by finally completing this game 100%. Yeah. And then I was beyond shocked when they announced the remaster. Still need to. Yeah. Thank God that worked. That was a risky move. See if I can like make. How do you adjust the? Nope. No, I'm pressing triangle with the camera. That's odd. The camera controls aren't working. Oh! That was close. Is it select? No, that's odd. Then you have to wait for the platform to get back. Okay. Get that. Oh, this is a bit of a slightly awkward one. You have to like jump up against the wall to avoid the worm. There we go. Then it's a matter of I call it daisy chain jumping our way down these sections of boxes. There we go. Actually, that wasn't as hard as I remember. That wasn't as hard as I remember it being. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Whoosh! Okay. Oh, the bonus area of this level for years, like frickin' could never do it. But then I've been watching people play Croc on YouTube and stuff, and I noticed there's such a much easier strategy to beat the bonus area of this area without having to go through the like giving myself like carpet tunnel trying to do it. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Here we go. The sheep minigame. Concentration mode on. Oh no! Oh, I've already fucked it up. No! Concentration mode activated. Yeah, I think we've probably done it. Yes! Whew. That's the first time I've ever done the sheep minigame with analog controls. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. And weirdly enough, I didn't use the strategy that most people use, which is to like just walk sideways back and forth from it. But there we go, we did it. Right, first boss time. Where are the people? Save game. I remember, like, because obviously the first boss in this game was the first boss I ever got to, and it freaking traumatized me. I was like, what do I do? But like, now look back, this is one of the easiest bosses in video game history. What's the cutscene? That laugh made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. I love these. I love the nighttime aesthetic in this game. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I think that the last couple of levels are set at nighttime. Only on. Actually, no. They're set at nighttime on the second half of these levels. Some of the dead levels, and obviously the castle. But like, I love the skybox, specifically. I love the skybox on the two boss levels on the snowy island. Oh, it's gorgeous. I've been spoiled now since playing the remaster because there's no loading times between doors. And it's weird coming back to it, just like the game is like suddenly coming to a halt. We're spoiled these days. Yeah, I think there's usually almost 50 diamonds in every boss level. I could be completely wrong on that. Wow. What's the matter with the clothes I'm saying? Don't you know they're out of style? It's the same chords as Still Rock and Roll to Me with Billy Joel. It's almost like if this guy had his own game show, this would be his theme song. There we go, first boss down. Lovely stuff. And he just goes back minding his own business. Okay, so now we've unlocked the first bonus level, the Kirby Caverns. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's like, until I completed the game 100%, like, I remember I unlocked, I think I unlocked all the secret levels for the first world and the snowy world, but I never unlocked them for the desert world and the castle world because the levels were just so freaking hard. Oh, another tune. This is like on my Halloween playlist. It's like funky spooks. Oh, did I take this right? I did. That was satisfying. Okay. Well, they weren't lying when they said these caverns well and truly are curvy. Right. Now the thing is, you technically can make the jump to that box without needing to unlock that, as long as you've got diamonds. But I'm going to do it the proper way, just because I like my diamonds. They're not called, I don't think they're actually called diamonds, it's just what I've always called them. And those weird things. Yeah, like, those enemies, that like little yellow thing that you just saw, they turn up like the first 1 or 2 levels and then you never see them again. Actually, I could be talking out my ass, but I swear they don't turn up again. So yeah, basically, for those who don't know, you unlock bonus levels in this game by getting all 6 Gobbos in the 3 preceding levels before the boss. And then you unlock the secret level, and if you beat the secret level, you get a jigsaw piece. Then if you complete all the secret levels and get all the jigsaw pieces, you unlock an entire secret world, which is like a sort of mishmash of levels from the previous islands that you've just played, except they're insanely difficult. Like literally, I think like the first level of the secret island literally drops you in with 2 of those, what they call damatinis that have like those shooting things. And so like, unless you move immediately after spawning, you immediately die. No! See, this is why I prefer the original directional button controls for this. Because like, otherwise like, Croc will just randomly yeet himself off things. Okay. Oh, bollocks! No, well, that was a complete waste of time. Alright, see, okay, I'm gonna have to hit record again in about 2 minutes. So yeah, I think for today's session we'll 100% the first world. That's what we'll do for the first session. And then, yeah, we'll just do we'll try and do like 1 world per session. I think that's a nice sort of, so that means that we'll get the game done in like, so that's 4 main world. So we'll get it done basically in 5 sessions. Sounds good. Oh shit, I'm not focusing. Yikes, that was close. I used to be so scared of this piece of music. But then, as I've gone older, I realised this is like an evil remix of the main theme. Of like the main level themes. And they're all sort of neat little reworked motifs of each other, which I like. But my favourite music in the whole game by far is the Snowy World music, or 1 track specifically. When it comes on, I will just probably stop playing and just vibe to it. It's just such a gorgeous piece of music. I really need to remember the name of the guy who composed the music. It's Justin something. Justin Scoravona or something like that. I'm probably butchering his name so badly. He's probably like internally. He's not watching, but if he was, he'd be like. Oh, that was close. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Okay. This is where using the analog stick doesn't lend itself very well. Okay. So when you have to like jump across those tiny platforms. Okay. We're not going to get the jigsaw piece just yet because there's a room full of lives that we need to collect. Here we go. It's about done. And we're back. Cool. Let's continue. So yeah, thing about this room is it requires a lot of platforming just to get, I think, just 2 or 4, possibly, lives. But somehow it's still something in my brain still thinks like, yeah, it's worth it. Actually, no, it is totally worth it. Because in the first couple of worlds, you want to farm as many lives as you possibly can, because, oh boy, you're going to be losing them in the desert world, and the castle world, and the secret world, and oh boy. Right. Oop. Frick. No! Ah, bollocks! My diamonds! Ah, reminded myself of that thing on Spider-Man. Oh fuck. Spider-Man PS2, that one mission where you help get that shopkeeper and it's like, they're getting away with my diamonds! Yeah. One of these days I'll do this. The camera, do I have to like go out? No, the characters just don't. Because usually you press triangle to operate the camera, but it's just not working for some reason. Oh, frick-a-dick. Oh, I don't like silence in the cave. It's eerie. Cave ambience. Okay, I just gotta focus. Okay. Oof. Okay, so I have actually got a strategy now to do this. Is that once you're approaching, press circle to flip around. Like now. Jump. Oh, even scarier piece of music. Oh, phew, that was close. But I'm just going to stay completely still because I'm about to fall off. There we go. Makes sense. No! Frickin' bollocks in heaven and hell and frick-a-dickety-dick. Right. One of these days we'll get this. One of these days, Croc. One of these days, pow! Right in the splat! One more jump. And we've done it. Okay. Oh no, there's one more. Alright. Get ready to do the same thing again. Right flip. So you're facing the right way. Jump. There is no God. I'm sorry. Come on. Let's do it. There's probably like some crazy speed run to this where you just go dong 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 dong. Like do it all in one go. That's the thing, I've recently been getting into watching speed runs and like of games that I've played before, and like some of the speedrun techniques are absolutely batshit insane. Like, I'm watching all of like Simpsons Hit and Run speedruns, and I didn't realise how much of the last level you can basically skip. Just doing like 1 or 2 basic maneuvers. I don't even think you need to have like cheats enabled or anything. You can literally just like break the game's physics. Okay, let's do it again. Whoop. Okay, one more time. One more time. Don't do that, Croc. Don't do that, Croc. There we go. Jump! We've reached the top. Now we've just got to collect the lives and get the heck out of Dodge. Right. Let's get this one. Oof. Okay, wait for it to come round again. That's when we're in those restaurants where like stuff comes on a conveyor belt. You have to pick it up. Okay. No, Croc, don't do that. Ooh. Okay, we'll let it come round one more time. And then we'll go back and get it. Okay, jump. Woo! Nice. No, jump for freedom! There we go. Okay, so let's collect the first jigsaw piece. Nice. That's such a satisfying noise. Okay, done. Okay, on to the next lot of levels in the first world. The tumbling dynasty. Again, I don't know if because that's an actual the first enemy you face when you load this level up, and I don't know if like it ever comes back. I think it might do in the secret world, but it definitely doesn't come back in the main game. I know that much. But I'm just like, that's another enemy that just kind of is that. It's like it's only slightly rarer than the bee in the first level. There it is. There it is no more. Although the tumbling down he does respawn. Oh bollocks! I'm not satisfied. I will not be satisfied until I crush you. There we go. Oh, why did I do that for? I have no reason to jump back to me yet. Oh yeah, here's like a fun little... It's not really a secret, but like... I didn't realise it until much later, and I completely screwed it up. But yeah, you have to basically let yourself fall off that bridge to get that box. In order to get, I think it's a Gobbo. Could be wrong. Let's find out. Ah, it's a wrong Croc. Oh, thank God. I think it's it's Gobbo. Woo! Now, I know we struggled a little bit with the sheep game, but it is nothing compared to the freaking cauldron minigame. The cauldron minigame, I'm convinced, is cursed. It was built by the game developers to troll you. And luckily, it only appears twice in the game. It appears once in the snowy world and once in the castle world. But like, I'm gonna be like my face will just be covered in sweat and doing that minigame. Oh God. Okay. I think you can get past the flying ones without even having to interact with them. But I did anyway. Okay. Yeah, I was reading on Wikipedia that, like, apparently when the guy was creating the soundtrack for this, he had to, like, in order for it all to fit on the disc, they had to, like, compress it, like, so much, because, like, there was so much instrumentation going on. But I'd love for him to, like, somehow, like, release the entire uncompressed soundtrack, like on vinyl or something. Because I know they've released it on CD, and like, if someone like sells the CD just on its own, I will buy that in a heartbeat. But I'd also like to like freaking get like, if they released it on vinyl, like that would be in my personal utopia. Okay, yeah. Ooh, see if we can get this guy without any trouble. That's relatively easy. Okay, now here's a little bit of a tricky bonus area if you don't know what's up. This line of crates, you want to basically, well technically you only need to break one of them to get the Gobbos, that's the first one. But there is a way. It looks as if you can't break them, it looks like you will just fall, but you can break all of them, and I'm going to quickly show you how to do it. So you sort of line yourself up like this, Although it's a bit difficult with the analog sticks. Because it keeps turning. Like awkwardly, okay. Right, so what you want to do is jump and then move forward like that. So as soon as you've done the jump, let go with the X button and then move forward, and then you can break them all. Yeet! There we go. So you only really need to break the first one to get the final Gobbo. But it's nice to just accumulate diamonds. Yeah, so now we're on 16 lives. So I reckon if we get up to like, if we manage to get, I think at least till like halfway through the desert island without losing a single life, we'll be good. In the final onslaught. Okay, Cape Fear. Obviously based off the movie Cape Fear. I've only ever seen the one with Robert De Niro, the one the man Scorsese directed, but amazing film. And I think this is also the excluding, actually no, this is the first level in the game period that is entirely inside. And it has tunes. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wait for him to kill him. I think. Is this the area that? Yes. Such an eerie vibe. Oh, and then I ruined it. Oh, bollocks! Oh no! Like I jinxed it because we're gonna get all the way halfway through to the desert now without losing a life. Immediately loses a life. Oh, boss! Oh. Use the force, Luke. Use the splat, Croc. Okay. Oh my god. Knowing my luck now, we're gonna get a freaking game over on the first freaking island. Groundhog Day. I'm leaving the same six over. Oh, I forgot. Oh! No! Oh my god. I think my head just in general just needs to replace it. Right, I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I'm gonna wait for him to jump over there. Then I'm gonna jump over here. Even though I don't need to go over here because if you break a crate that either had a life or a gobbo in it, when you break it the second time, it just comes back as a butterfly. Fun fact. And that one too, apparently. Okay. No. Okay, jump. come on! That was absolute cock-a-dookie and also baloney. And also bukkake. Yikes. Okay, so technically I don't need to break any of those boxes. So I'm just gonna go straight on to this guy. No, you don't. Friggin' Croc auditioning for the Royal Ballet there. I'm not gonna impersonate that because I'll give myself frickin' gag, it'll trigger my gag reflex. Oh god. Right, okay, so now we can unlock that, but first we need to get that boy. Go over here. It's like, that's sinister. Sounds like it's gonna be in this game. We're gonna flip around. Oh, yeah, exactly. Okay, what's happening in the... Oh yeah, so in this next bonus area, it can be really finicky. Again, if you... A lot of this game is like, can be very sort of like harsh trial and error. I'm gonna use this warp room... Oh, it's not Crash. This bonus room is an example. So, okay, so you've got a Gobbo locked in a cage there, and you're thinking, oh, I need a key. Where is the key? Now, it's not immediately visible. So first-time players will probably think, oh, it's going to be in the box at the top, surely, right? You get up here, and for first-time players, whatever you do not break them. Or specifically, don't break any of the ones that have the kind of. What you have to do is just ever so slightly push yourself over the edge, like that. Or not. Shit! Where's the key? That's usually where it is. Uh-oh, Houston. We might have a problem. Oh, thank God. Oh, I was really scared there. I thought it hadn't spawned, and I was like, ah. Okay, so now, essentially, we can finish the level now if we want to, but I'm going to accumulate as many diamonds as I can without freaking keep falling. Okay. The game suddenly becomes so liminal when you freaking when the music stops. Oop. Ah, it's bad. Back to the bungee jams. End of the bungee jams. There we go. I can't believe I said that, like, we'll get to halfway through the desert island without losing any lives. It proceeds to lose like 3 in quick succession. Oh boy. Darkness Descent. I'm gonna save the game. Don't think there's any secret. No, the next secret area is on the second boss level. Okay, Darkness Descends. Here we go. This is a very nice cozy level. I like this one. We have monkey bars as well. You'll be seeing them a lot later on in the game. Okay, so this little mini game here, it can be, if you don't know this, one simple trick 99.9% of people don't want you to know. It's such an easy, just literally with this box, just run straight at the wall. Done. And that strategy could be used to all other variations of that mini game. Okay. Is this the area with the toast? I was like, they're not. Yeah, this. I call these things. I used to call these things toast when I was a kid because I thought that's what they were. I love areas with the toast. With the exception of some of the later levels where the toast gets very spread out and hard to jump towards. Yeah, so even though like I'm taking quite a few jabs at some aspects of the game, like I find like despite that, I absolutely love this game. Like, but there are undeniably frustrating aspects to it. But I often, when I've seen like reviews and stuff of the game in the past, people often overstate them to the point where they're like, oh the game is bad because it has these flaws and stuff. I'm like, no, I don't deny like that the game is flawed, but like to me like the design, the sound, the atmosphere, way more than enough make up for those flaws in my opinion. Like this has like some of the most comfortable, cozy sort of atmosphere in any PS1 game, or quite a lot of games. Like it almost like it's on like that kind of Minecraft level of coziness. And yeah, it's like the company who made this, Argonauts, like all their games have had that sort of like nice, especially their PS1 era platformers have like that lovely sort of cozy atmosphere to them. Okay. First underwater area. So you're probably thinking, oh, this is a kind of boring buzzer, but then you go, you remember you're controlling a crocodile who can breathe underwater. Just going to enjoy the vibe of this area. It is such a gorgeous vibe. I can't overstate it enough how good the soundtrack of this game is. And that's the thing with this game. Like in most games, underwater areas are usually really frustrating. Like Tomb Raider immediately comes to mind. But like this, because obviously you're controlling a reptile, so you can breathe underwater, and it's just kind of there. But the soundtrack makes up for it. Okay. There we go. So that was the last like full level of the first world. Because next level will be the boss. I think got one bonus level, and then we finished. We have finished the first zone. Done in pretty good time as well. Okay, fight now with Flippy. Let's save the game. Oh, that drum fill is so addictive. Okay. Yep. Like, I know it's a fictitious kids game, but so there's no point in trying to apply logic or rationality to it. But like, wouldn't Baron Dante just freaking think, oh, it's this tiny little crocodile, yeet? But no, he said he goes through all these elaborate schemes to stop him. You just go. But you know that kind of defeats the point. All right, here's the next secret area. So on this bush, you stomp it, boom. The only thing is though, as you can see, we are starting off with 0 diamonds, so that means this area could easily, the risk could easily outweigh the reward. Basically, it's just a room full of these worm things, but there's lives on top of every one of their little wells. Oop. So it's just a matter of rinse, repeat. There we are. Well, I'm actually quite chuffed with myself. I did that first time without failing. Go me! because considering our luck earlier on, I thought that was going to be a disaster. But it turns out it wasn't. We actually got them all. So now we have a decent stack of lives at our disposal. Oh, then I go and make a mistake like that. Frick me. Oh, what is wrong with me today? Oh my lord. Okay. It's like my cognitive ability to move my fingers is just like depleted into mush. Oh, my heart sunk then for a second. Yeah, I don't like playing this game with the analog stick. It's not designed for it. But for some reason, the version I'm playing doesn't give you the option to play with the original controls that I'm used to playing it with. It only has, for the directional buttons, it only has the Croc 2 controls, which I really don't care for. Okay. Gonna have to reset the camera in a sec. Go! Oh, I'm running out of battery. Crap. Okay, I might have to cut this recording short because my camera's battery is about to die, so I think we'll just beat this boss and then we'll do the last bonus round in the next session. So let's quickly beat Flippies. Red and... Oops. Ooh, wow. Well, yeah. As a kid, it took me forever to realise, as well as attacking, you've got to like stomp on him as well. Oh, this is easily the jammiest song in the soundtrack as well. Wow! Okay. There we go. There we go. Boom. Yeet. There we go. Second was complete. An extra life. Oh yeah. Ah, there we go. So I don't think, because my camera's about to die, I don't think we'll do the bonus level. We'll do it in the next session, and then we'll move on and we'll do all the snowy levels. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the first session of playing Croc Legend of the Gobbos. I'm so excited to like do a full 100% playthrough of this game, and hopefully you'll enjoy me for the very interesting, sometimes insanely frustrating, but such a vibey game that I could just play till the cows come home. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this session, and I'll probably start the next session pretty soonish, as soon as I'm done like editing and uploading this session. And yeah, hopefully in the next week or so we'll do the next the next island and all the shenanigans that will inevitably occur. So yeah, I'm Pat the Wizard 345. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.